Welcome to Eagle Vision for Tuesday, October the 22nd, 2019. I'm Allie, and today's top story highlights our cheerleaders. The Horn Lake High School cheerleaders will be competing in their first cheer competition this season on October the 26th at the Lander Center in South Haven, Mississippi. This is a big deal as Horn Lake competes for a regional title. Our division starts at 8 o'clock p.m. and we are set to take the mat at approximately 8:15. Come out and help support the cheerleaders. It's now time for today's birthdays with me. Happy birthday to Kendall Bailey, Marvin Bruce, Ja'Cory Hurd, Wesley Isbell, Naomi Moore, Kyle Jones, Layla Tate, Madison Taylor, and Jaquelina Twiley.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Eilert, who has just recently reached a milestone. He has passed his bus license test, right?
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
How nervous were you, and on an anxiety level of 1 to 10, how anxious were you taking the test?
I'm not a good test taker, but so that test, I'm over what you call a book smart kind of guy. Like, I'm at street smarts, okay? I had to point things out on the car, like the alternator and stuff, and I know enough about my car to change my oil, and that's about it. And so I was just kind of pulling stuff out of a certain area, trying to identify, oh yeah, that's the solenoid, and that's this, and that's that. And I had no idea. I was just talking, and I had no idea what to do. And then I had to pull the car up, pull the bus up and back it up, and I was fine with that. Then I had to do what they call a offset parking, so parking at a 45-degree angle, and I was fine with that. Then he gave me a choice of either parallel parking it or alley docking, and I chose the alley docking it. Alley docking it for you freshmen is when you have it like this and you come back and you park at a 90-degree angle. And 90 degrees is that big L that they teach you in geometry class. You're allowed what he calls 2 pull-ups, like two chances. And I used both those chances, and I still wouldn't, and they're all correctly. And because I had an Auburn pullover on, he said, well, because you're not pulling for Alabama, I'll give you 2 more chances.
And we're not going to say who gave him the test because that person probably wasn't supposed to give you those extra chances.
Yes.
Okay, what was going through your head leading up to the test?
Well, driving the bus is not the hardest part. That's the easy part, driving the bus, okay? The hardest part is trying to remember all the procedures, like all the 52 things of the pretest, trying to remember the 6 or 7 things you have to do when you make a bus stop and you cross a railroad track and things like that. And it's all, granted it's all simulated, but still, it's not easy as it looks. There's like 6, so it's just a lot of things that go through your mind at one time.
If you had to dedicate this passing of this test to someone, who would you dedicate it to?
Ivan Nails, Coach Nails, because he refuses to do it. And he walks around here, like he's the man. He has all these stories. But, Coach Nails is going to either have to grow up and get a bus test, or he's going to have to hire somebody who has a bus test license, one of the two.
The coaches wanted to know that when you were trying to identify all of the parts of the engine, were you able to identify the blinker fluid?
There is no such thing as a blinker fluid.
Last but not least, what do you plan on doing moving forward now that you have reached such a great milestone?
Again, I just plan on rubbing it in Coach Nell's face every day that I have a bus license and he refuses to get one. He has apparently failed the test 3 or 4 or 5 times. I don't know how many, but I don't know. It's just amazing to me that a guy as smart as he is cannot pass a bus test. But then again, in all seriousness though, Coach Sandlin did tell me that there was a guy who made a 31 on the ACT, Lewisburg teacher, and couldn't pass a bus test.
So it's no easy task.
It's not an easy task, but all it takes is just some skill. And if I can do it, then Coach Nails can do it.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, I am moving fast. The Grizzlies have currently opened up the registration for Horn Lake Recreational Basketball League. Registration is open through November the 16th. The mandatory evaluations are going to take place on November the 23rd at the Horn Lake Intermediate School at 3 p.m. We have lots of video content you don't get to see here on the show. Head to hornlakehigh.com and click on the subscribe link to get full access to our YouTube library. Seniors, if you have any senior pictures and videos from freshman year all the way to now, send it to hornlaketv@gmail.com. Thanks, so much appreciated. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we're better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch meetings and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.